So me and Chuck have been partnered up now, I would say, between 1.5, 2 years. And actually we just started, he was 7, so started in those classes, the young horse classes. And then actually later on my brother used to ride him for a couple of months because I had quite a few. And he had a bit more time to take him to these kind of classes. And then later on took him over again. And then from there it actually went uphill, starting to jump our first ranking classes, our first Grand Prix. Also winning, I think he won two two-star Grand Prix this year. And I think then the EEF series really helped us to make that next step, for him to do the Nations Cup, do 2 rounds. For him as a 9-year-old, I think that has been very good experience, and that really helped us to make the next step to also now be jumping a 4-star Grand Prix and jumping in the 5-star big classes.
Yeah, Chucky is a bit of a cheeky little man. He loves attention. He also loves food a lot. His favorite thing actually in the stables is actually when I put the Unica ball on. He can lick on that the whole day. He's actually really sweet. But yeah, and he's always willing and he's always happy, and he's actually never grumpy. So that's why we like you, Chucky.
He's a very lovely horse to ride, obviously. He has, I would find, a very nice character. He's, as you can see, very playful, and that's no different when you sit on him. I have to say he's getting more calm now when he's getting older and getting more experience, but that's just his character. I would say he's very playful. He really likes to play around and really loves to do the job. So I would say I find a very good trait of him. At the shows you can feel he's getting a little bit more awake. I think he really feels when it gets important that he really has to be on it. So at home he's a bit more laid back, but for sure also at home when you ride him he's very playful and very energetic, so I really love that. So Chuck, he is owned by Stal Marienshof, which is Sandra and John. I ride 5 horses at the moment from them, 3 older ones to jump the big classes, and then 2 younger ones, a 6 and a 7-year-old. I think it's good we have a few more horses to really bond and make the steps together. And like I said, I got him as a 7-year-old, and now to see the steps he has made as a 9-year-old, and to live that together through those moments, I think that's one of the nicest things you can do.
We bred his grand dam and his dam, and then of course Chuck. He was a really nice foal. I've always been in love with him from the first day he was born because he had so much character on him. He jumped really well as a 3-year-old, and yeah, we give him all the time. He was a bit naughty in his younger years. He likes to play, and then it's a bit difficult for the riders. But yeah, he developed very well, and he's the little star of the stable. It's a special feeling. When you bred them, you still own them, and then they are doing so well. It's really nice.
It's actually really nice to see, like with Lars, with the combination, it's really stepping up. It's always nice when you see that your horse is performing well and he feels happy, because it's also, if he doesn't feel happy, then he also won't jump it. So that's always the main thing, a bit to keep him happy.
Chuck from Lars Kersten, he called me in the beginning of the season to say that he had a great horse. I didn't really know the horse at the time. And we took him for our first Nations Cup in Mannheim, where he jumped phenomenal. I think it's a horse with a lot of potential. He has a great mindset, and I think this EEF series really makes a great opportunity to develop the horse to the big sport.